What is up, everyone? This is the After I Got High podcast. My name is ChimneyGriff.
And I'm Kai.
And we're about to have some fun.
We're about to sesh.
So we just spent the last 2 hours setting up this podcast in Kai's office.
Yep, in my office here.
And I can't believe it happened. I'm very hyped about it.
Yeah, I look sick.
And to just get us started, I want to introduce Kai because I chose him to be my co-host because I thought this is his third podcast. So he has the experience that I don't have. And you guys are going to have to deal with us as we learn. I struggle to speak, as you guys kind of know. I mean, you guys normally watch my clips and they're perfect because I clip every mistake out. But during these podcasts, we don't have that.
You're getting real griff.
Yeah, you're getting
real raw chimney griff over here.
Yeah, so now I can't crop out all the crazy ass comments I say. So I hope you guys enjoy the true us, and we're gonna get this started by lighting up.
Let's do it. Do you want us there?
Oh yeah, we'll both
we got
smoke our own.
Percy's out here.
We'll both smoke our own.
We got our producer behind the camera lighting up too. Let's go. This room is about to reek for days.
Well, yeah, we're about to hotbox the hell out of this.
Yeah, this office is gonna see smoke like it's never seen before.
Strong lighter, bro.
Strong lighter, good light.
Yeah, great light, great light.
Good light. I hate a bad lighter. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're sitting there flicking that thing a couple of times, and the
fingers
fucking
hurting.
thing is just not going. Like,
Bro, the amount of times that this part of my finger had the mark and stuff like that, you know. The mark, or like I burned myself a lot. I burned my. You know what? I'm gonna start with a little story.
okay, let's hear it.
So this is a good story. So I was at the Gorge for a concert 2 years ago with my parents.
Okay.
And at that time, I wasn't smoking. I was studying for an exam. So I wasn't
Sober,
smoking. I was sober. But my parents were there that weekend, and they're not very fond of weed.
Mm-hmm.
But I got super drunk. I decided I was going to break my tea break there with that.
Oh boy.
So this guy in front of me, he's like, yo, you want the blunt? And he passes me the roach. And I rip it, and I burn the fuck out of my finger. For the rest of the concert, bro, I had to keep drinking beers just to keep my finger cold. Like, I just kept going up to get beers, bro, because my finger was literally on fire. And my parents were so concerned about me. Because not only did I break my smoke break in front of them.
And now you're hammered.
I got blacked out.
Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. Oh my God, that's too good.
And I didn't want to tell them, bro,
right,
that I burned my finger because that's embarrassing. So I just dealt with the pain for the whole Dave Matthews concert.
Damn. At a Dave Matthews concert.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, guys, it's going to kind of be the podcast. We're going to get high. We're going to share with you guys stories.
Yep.
We're going to have some dope-ass guests on.
Yep.
And hopefully we're going to get some people that you wouldn't think would smoke to come on here and smoke with us.
And you might not know who I am, but I have a few different podcasts I've hosted before in the past. I'm a former podcast host and extraordinaire. So this is being my third with Griff. I'm excited to open this up with him and make it happen. And we're dude, truthfully, like, it's going to be an easy podcast to listen to because we're just getting stoned, and progressively you're going to hear us get more and more stoned throughout the pod. So as the hour goes on, whatever it may be that you hear,
nerves are going to disappear.
It's just going to melt off. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to turn into it's going to be great. It's going to be great. But point I wanted to say, though, the things that I do, I'm a photographer, a videographer. I've been doing both of those things for about 13 years. And yeah, I'm just excited to do a pod with the homie. It's going to be great.
So I'm going to start with a question for you.
All right, let's hear it.
So what's your relationship with weed?
My relationship with weed, man, that's a great question. Relationship, I'd say, is pretty close.
Yeah?
We're like this.
We're homies?
Yeah, we're pretty close. I'd say it started... realistically, it started when I was about 14. I started smoking weed.
And what's the story of that first experience? I actually had that written down as well.
Bro, oh man, first time. I'm at my elementary school that I went to, and we had just scored a bag from our friend's older sister.
And who was the person pushing? Was it you? Was it one of your buddies?
No, it was one of my buddies.
Hi.
So, like, I was obviously down and excited, but, like, I was, like, nervous and, like, oh, I don't know. Like, my mom's going to, like, my parents are going to think I'm a bad kid or whatever. Anyways, so we get this weed. We're like so stoked. We get down to the spot. We're like looking at it. We're like, holy shit, like this weed, like, oh my gosh. And we smoke it. And I can't even begin to describe to you the paranoia. We ran from my buddy's house or from my elementary school to my buddy's house ran full sprint. It's like a mile and a half. Just booked it home. Like we got spooked right from the jump. Like something happened at the school, like a generator kicked on or something, and we were like, "Oh shit, cops!"
Dip.
And we fucking booked it. And that was my first time smoking. I don't even actually think I got high the first time I smoked, which is actually a thing.
But you were still paranoid.
Still paranoid for no reason, like for fucking no reason.
You know what? Every single time we smoked the first few times, it was just so paranoid. I was always so paranoid, and I'm not paranoid anymore.
Yeah,
but it's just you're with your friends, you're near your family,
right? That's
doing a drug.
That's where my paranoia comes from, though. If I'm around my family, high as fuck, like, and they can tell them, like my parents, not so much, but like extended family, like my grandparents or aunts and uncles, like I can tell that they, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want them. I don't know. It's not that they judge me, but it's more of like. I feel like a kid around them still, you know what I'm saying? So
I got my whole family watching ChimneyGriff nowadays. So
oh, really?
It's very different.
That's awesome.
It's going to be very different this next Thanksgiving. We're going to see how many people
Oh, that's going to be a conversation.
are down to. I mean, I just was there with everyone for the wedding.
Yeah.
For a wedding, and I got them all in a video of everyone smoking. Like, how many family members can I get to smoke?
Oh, my gosh.
And it was a sick video.
I saw the video.
And thank God you guys all decided to follow me because family takes a little bit more legit now than they would have. And, there have been no audience.
You have that family clout. They know
I have the family clout. They're probably telling their smoker-friendly friends about me. Listen to this cough, bro.
Yeah,
that's the other thing that they don't get to ever watch of mine. I don't show my cough. My cough's cut out of all my videos.
Oh, God.
So let me do a little introduction on me because you guys don't know me.
They don't know Griff.
They don't know me. So my name's ChimneyGriff. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I live in beautiful Seattle, Washington now. And I'm a full-time chimney now. Quit my job a year ago to do this full-time. Had a real job. Decided that wasn't fun. Started this world. I was like, this looks a lot more fun. And now we're doing a podcast. And ChimneyGriff blew up. And there's a lot of exciting things that are going on that I'm excited to bring you guys with. This being one of them.
A few other cool things, too. Really cool things that he's doing that are going to come out real soon. You'll see. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. If you're a ChimneyGriff fan, oh man. I think you guys will like this podcast too because from my experience with podcasting, it opens up the person to like you get to see a different part of the person. I'll have conversations with you that we'll have in front of these cameras that we wouldn't have had otherwise.
For sure.
Which is really interesting.
For sure. Every single time I sesh with somebody and have an insightful conversation, I just wish I recorded it.
That's true.
I just wish, and that's the thing about this is the reason why it's going to be so easy for us.
Yeah.
Is because we're smoking.
Yep.
If we had to do a sober podcast, we were talking about it earlier, we'd feel tight the entire time.
I don't think it'd feel right.
Our ability to just go smooth and just like free.
Well, this just provokes the thought.
Provokes the thought.
Yeah. So like we're talking and like it could change because of this.
And it normalizes anyone.
That's for sure.
And that's one of the things that we want to do. We want to have some guests on here that you guys are excited to see.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys are welcome to request it. Please let us know in the comments. Tag those people. If you know those people, reach out to them for us.
And tell us your stories. We want to react to them. I would love to hear your stories. I'm sure with the amount of people that already follow him and his platforms and that see this shit, you guys probably have some stories that would be fucking hilarious for the world to hear. So please send those in if you got them. Like, fuck it. Like, we'll review them live.
Well, the whole point of this, the whole point of After I Got High was getting high stories. That was what it originally started off as. I couldn't show my face. I was in college then. So I needed some type of outlet. Mm-hmm. And I decided to post a green square using Word with little text on it. That was my first getting high story. And after that, I started DMing strangers. I literally would just DM people being like, what's your funniest getting high story? Random people. I had no followers. I didn't have anybody. So I needed to just DM people to get the content.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, so you would just guerrilla style DM?
I guerrilla style DM people. I had like no followers. And I got my friends, maybe 30 followers, but I had to get it up somehow.
Yeah.
And the only obvious way was reaching out to people. I just went through the other weed accounts.
I was going to say, how did you pick
I just went through other weed accounts and started people that were liking it and just DM them being like, what's your funniest getting high story?
And you know they're going to reply.
I didn't ask them to follow.
No.
Not a lot of people responded.
Really?
But the ones that did share their stories, and that's what originally got the account flowing. Cool. So remember, if you guys do got stories, DM them to After I Got High. Yep. We're going to review some stories on this channel. Hopefully I don't hit my mic and screw it up. But we're going to review some of these stories on this channel, and we're excited to hear about your crazy experiences and document them. And I think this podcast is going to be a lot of fun. Like, our goal is going to be to keep them semi-short because I have no attention span and I don't want to go through this and edit too long of a podcast.
I'll probably be the one doing it.
Or maybe you will, but even then, we don't want to. People don't need to hear us for too long. They need to hear the right amount of us.
No, for sure.
And we need to know when that time is.
It's about having like
pause
cadence. There's a cadence to it, right? You got to know when to stop. It's Austin, my podcast producer at the time, and now our current one. He's behind the camera. He knows that there is for sure a time where the time starts to lag in the conversation, right? So that's like with these kind of podcasts, you want to talk about shit that's like happening with the brand and exciting. You know what I'm saying? Like things that are like these stories that people send in are going to be fucking insane. Like,
I'm saying it first. I want Tom Brady on here. I want him to be one of the first people because what we need to see from some of these celebrities is them being real. And I feel like he's one of those people that has really struggled to be authentic on the camera.
Really?
And this is your opportunity to come onto a podcast, do something relatable, and let's see.
Does he smoke?
Probably not, but let's break him.
Oh, okay.
Yo, you're welcome to come on. We'll promote whatever you want. You can come on. But
well, if that's your dream, mine's is Seth Rogen.
So
I'd love to have Seth Rogen on the podcast.
We have Seth Rogen on the podcast. What do you mean? Do you guys hear this guy's voice?
No, stop, don't. Because then other people. That's the thing. Is I personally don't think I sound like Seth Rogen. It's other people who say this about me. So if you think so, fine. But I don't feel that
voice right there hit it. In the beginning, it wasn't sounding like it, and then the end of that.
You guys are funny.
No, it's legit. Yeah, you hear it, right?
Should we smoke? Should we smoke a blunt? Should we smoke this blunt?
I mean, this joint's fantastic.
I know, the joint's
but sure,
fine,
like, push me.
Listen, so here's the thing. Like, those are just like we have enough weed that we can.
Look out! Do you see my shaky ass hand? Did they get that on clip, bro?
Pass that, you shaky motherfucker.
Where?
Oh, there's donuts.
Yeah, we got donuts. You're not that high yet, bro. The munchies hasn't hit that.
I forgot.
What are you looking for? You're looking for the lighter.
Yeah, these glass tip blunt, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Got it for free from an event we went to.
Free? I don't like free things, bro. That's another thing about me.
Free weed? You don't like free weed?
Unless it's good, but like if somebody's if somebody's giving me stuff because they want me to try it and they know it's good, then I like it. But if it's like a free thing that they're giving out to everyone,
well, let's see if it's good.
To me, that means that's their like.
We can review it.
That's their. Let's give it.
We don't have to say what brand it is or whatever.
Give it a review.
We'll review it, right?
In the future, we will be sharing the brand.
Sure.
And we'll actually maybe why don't we do that right now?
Different idea.
No. Why don't we do that right now? We're gonna review the brand.
Oh, this one. We need to go to Amsterdam.
We'll bring a fan.
Oh, have you ever been?
Yes.
You've been to Amsterdam?
Been to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam's
the best place in the world.
Were you smoking?
Yes.
Was it fire?
Oh my god, bro! I mean,
was your experience fire? Some people don't have a good time there.
No.
I had a great time there.
You've been.
I had a great time.
All right, so you've been. You understand it.
I love Amsterdam. Yeah, Amsterdam is probably my fucking favorite country. Not because of the weed, but just because of how it feels there.
Because of the weed, bro.
The weed's great.
The weed is what makes it magical.
But we have good weed here too.
Yeah, but it's magical because you can smoke in coffee shops.
That's true.
And they got. I'm not gonna say it, but they got women in red boxes. And
the red light district.
I mean, I didn't take the advantage. I didn't take the opportunity.
So
it's pretty cool.
Chimney goes to Amsterdam.
I've been to Amsterdam, and I plan to go back all my life.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, the thing that Amsterdam and Barcelona, I studied abroad in Barcelona. That's when I went to Amsterdam.
That's right. You told me that.
In Barcelona is weed clubs,
right?
Where Amsterdam has the coffee shops. Weed clubs are 10 times better.
Okay.
Because that's a lounge. Comfy couches, video games. You pay a membership, $20 for the whole year.
You gotta talk to the mic.
$20 for the whole year. But incredible how cool it is. They like
hang on.
$20 but you're not getting smoked up. You're not getting smoked up. You have to buy every time.
to go to this place.
$20 is
safely smoke weed.
It's just a little vetting process.
For sure. It's like a little pass to play. Like, yeah, I get it. Okay, so you go and they sell the weed to you
I start this in Barcelona.
This is pretty fire.
I started this in Barcelona.
This? That's when you first
Where I started DMing. When I started DMing random people,
you were
asking them for their stories.
I didn't know that.
I was actually in Barcelona at the weed club every day.
That's
all I did. I just logged in on this, bro.
Dude, that origin story is crazy.
So, but what the weed clubs taught me is that we deserve them in the U.S.
We do.
There's no reason why we can't all go hang out and socially smoke. Socially smoking I get there are people that are introverts and can't do that. But there are people out there that are looking for social smoking opportunities.
I 100% agree.
And don't have that.
And I think a lot of it too stems from the idea that like, bro, look, we have bars. We have places you can go and get fucked ass up on every night of the week.
Mm-hmm.
But we have no place where you can go read a book and fucking smoke a joint with your homie.
Coffee.
Or have a coffee or listen to some fucking music or like.
So my end goal with this is to get to the point where I can open up these or somehow get involved. Even if I don't open it up, get involved with the process of allowing people
Chim
to.
gets into politics.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be. We're not gonna get into politics. We're gonna get into
real estate.
We're gonna get into weed. We're gonna get into standing up. If I have to be part of it, I'll do it. If
I think you are part of it now.
I'm part of the community.
You're part of it. Yeah,
I'm part of the community. But yeah, so like that's what I'm hoping with out of this. Like I want to be able to make sure we can smoke the best way possible. And that's what the app is too. I mean, the app's trying to give you the best products.
Yeah. That's the goal, right? So align you with what you need to get.
Bro, this is actually not bad.
It's not terrible. I just don't know about the weed inside. That's what tripped me out.
Well, it's white. I know you're a big fan of the white. It's pretty white, right?
Yeah, but it's a hemp wrap.
Okay, but okay. So what does that mean?
It'll burn different. You want to look for white on joints.
I don't want it
see
anymore.
This? Yeah, see this?
I'm bored of it.
Yeah,
I'm bored
it's not
of
terrible, but
it. It's not bad, bro. It's not bad at all. So, do we want to read through a few? Let's read one story.
You guys will never know what Austin looks like. You'll just see his hands.
Let's read a story.
Hmm?
It's going to be part of the segment every week. So,
okay,
if you guys have stories, DM them to me. Who knows if it gets chosen or not? But
I'm excited.
We're just going to choose a random story. August 11th. Should I read one from August 11th? Because I haven't gone through them
whatever
forever.
Works. Whatever you got. I know there's probably a ton.
All right, let's go. Let's do this one. Fuck it. One time I smoked with my boy at a hotel on the beach and we wanted ice cream. So at 2 a.m., the boys went on a calm 7-mile walk to get ice cream and 7 miles back. And it felt like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. It's a beautiful story.
7 fucking miles?
That's crazy.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
7 miles would realistically
at
take...
night?
That's like a 3-hour walk.
Bro, that's far. That is not...
Bro, that's where I became a little bit...
At some point... Bro, no, at some point they were like, we can't fucking do this. There definitely was a...
7 miles? That's not. We're talking 2.3.
Bro, that's insane. Kudos to you. I hope the ice cream was fucking fire. Like, I hope that was the best ice cream you ever had.
We'll shout him out too. That came from Kenny, Carps 96.
Shout out Kenny, bro. You're a fucking legend.
7 miles, bro. That's crazy. How long would that take? That's 2 hours.
Well,
right?
On the bike at the gym, I can do 3 miles in 10 minutes.
Bike's very different.
Bike though.
Yeah, that's like 1/3 probably.
True.
Well, how long is that? How long are we thinking?
What would you say? 7 miles? That would take. 2 miles takes me 40 minutes. Walking.
I do 3 miles. No, I do 1 mile.
Because I will walk from here to the end of the trail point that I know about down there, and that's 2 miles there and back.
I walk 1.4 miles.
And it takes me 40 minutes.
I'd walk 1.4 miles on the treadmill.
In what?
It takes me 30 minutes.
Okay, so
that's with a high incline.
So they went on a mission to fucking find ice cream, and by the time they got back, the sun was coming up for sure.
Yeah, bro,
for sure.
That's like really stoned.
Kenny, give us a shout out if the sun was coming up. Let us know what the detail is, because that's fucking.
That really.
At first, I was like, okay, cool. You were at a hotel by the beach, and you went to get You went 7 miles to get it. Tell me more. I want to know more. Mm-hmm.
7 miles is legit, but you know what has happened to me, bro?
What?
When I read these stories, I've read thousands.
I know. I bet. Dude.
So I became like immune to them. Like I get no feeling anymore from them.
Oh, they don't want to hear that.
No, it's sad. But us reading them out loud, it's going to help me.
That's true.
It's going to help me because I'm going to get your reaction, your expression to this.
I'm fucking
and then I'll recognize and I'll be like, oh shit, you're right. It was 7 miles. Holy fuck.
I'm blown away by it. Yeah, that's fucking insane.
I'll read one more story. That was not a bad first story, bro.
I like it.
That one got us thinking, you know?
I like it. You think we're allowed to show cannabis on the pod? Like, can I show it
on YouTube?
Can I show a nug?
On YouTube, you can.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're going to, on YouTube, I think we can do whatever.
Viewers will never know that, like, just below them is a tub full of the highest grade cannabis.
Explain what you're doing right now a little bit.
Okay. Should I?
Yeah, please.
Okay, word.
But don't shout them out yet.
No. I'm just yeah. Well, I feel like it's kind of part of what I have to do, actually. It's a farm I work for, and it's a part of who I am. Like, the team I work for at 1937, I do their photography and videography stuff. And I help with some of the back end stuff as well. But I get the pleasure of shooting the model nugs of every crop. So basically, we bring home eight nugs, 9 nugs of the best of the plants in there, and we take some really detailed pictures of them. And I get to bring them home. And we have some that I'd love to show you guys, hopefully. So maybe on our Patreon we could show you, or like on like a different platform.
Why don't you post them on your Instagram?
because my Instagram, if you niche it with weed stuff, like physically, like video types, or like
video stuff,
it's not
then
like
you're
you
all
get flagged real fast.
just putting flour on there.
And
Yeah,
even
you
being
can.
associated with accounts, like if you're associated with accounts that like don't properly put like not for sale and stuff like that on their stuff,
You
they'll
get in trouble?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow,
You're in a different category because what you post is like
just humor.
it's you smoking. Yeah, it's like it'd be the same.
I
as
don't
you
show
drink.
anything.
It's like that
bro.
guy. Have you seen that guy that's like, welcome to episode 2 of Drinking a Case and trying to figure out. I want to talk to that guy. Have you seen that?
Of drink and trying to figure out a mystery.
He drinks a case of fucking any beer and then he tries to figure out an unsolved murder.
I've seen another kid do that, but rip the card. He's like, let's rip the Benjamin.
That's great. This other guy though is
get him on, bro.
Dude,
get him to smoke with us. We're trying to get characters to come on this podcast. If anybody knows little Susie, I'm a big fan. Love to get her on. I think she'd be fantastic. We might have to fly out to Minnesota for that, but it might be worth it. I'm not gonna lie. She seems like a great person. I watch every video, bro. I don't know what it is. You struggling?
No, just that's the ashtray. Don't use that one. Sorry.
Special ashtray, bro.
There's like a little backstory for the camera. I have an ashtray that I got from Walt Disney World at a thrift store, and it's from 1970 something, and it's like fucking never been used. And I put a roach in there to make it look like I used it, and the producer right now just ashed the blunts in it a couple of times. I'm just glad you didn't like put it out in it, like the squish. Oh man, the squish is just not. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Griff's on the phone.
I'm looking at a story. I'm trying to figure out which story to read. Which between these two people? Just choose one.
Hey,
I don't feel like
you got some like real Wolverine shit.
I know. I need that's. I'm getting rid of it. I don't know what. I think the camera's off.
Zoom in on his Wolverine ass shit, bro.
No. You should have seen my beard, bro. That was honestly, they have been very involved with my beard, bro.
Really?
Because when I first started going viral for ChimneyGriff, I had like a beard for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first beard, bro. And I didn't want to shave it because I felt like it was like good luck for me.
Right.
But then it got like just spotty. It just looks like I don't know. It's not good.
So what do they vote on your facial hair?
Yeah, I actually had them vote on whether to shave it or not.
I love it. Decide on his facial hair. He's got the fucking Wolverine going on right now.
You gotta keep them in part of it, bro. I need people's advice. Honest to God.
Did you find a story?
Oh yeah, I did. Well, no, we were gonna choose a random one. That's what it was.
That's
what I like about this type of podcast, bro. We get sidetracked so easily.
Do like a lottery pick poll, like just
one of these two.
Okay, hit it. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's go, Walker. All right. After I got high on edibles, a week after I moved into my new condo, I went into a full-blown panic attack. Oh, not one of these.
Oh, boy.
Thought I was having a heart attack. Got naked, called 911, and lay downstairs crying in a snowbank until the ambulance arrived and took me to the psych ward. What an introduction to the neighbors.
There is no way.
But that sucks. I'm sorry, Walker. That's an awful first experience.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'll give you a little bit of grace on that, though, because edibles are the only thing that cannabis is made of that can really make you into a fucking maniac. Like, you take enough edibles, the right person takes enough edibles, you're tripping balls. Like, the
issue is the dosage, bro. Like, if you smoke a J, you're only gonna smoke, like, at some point, you're gonna run out of ability.
For sure.
It's like taking shots.
Edibles
is like taking shots.
I literally can.
Yeah, I know, but like for a first-time person or something like that,
I could just keep smoking.
A first-time person takes 3 or 4 puffs normally, and it's like, okay, I'm done.
Fair enough.
But then you take an edible. A person takes edible for the first time. You don't know how many milligrams that they put in that thing, especially if it's homemade or something like that.
Homemade ones are the worst.
That's where we all started.
Those are the ones that.
That's how we all started.
Homemade edibles are trauma tools. Like that's a tool of trauma that will cause damage to you.
I mean, I did this my sophomore year of college, bro. We made a thing of Jello edibles, bro, and we sold them. And we had no clue the dosage. We used wax. We put an ounce of wax and like 60.
What are you fucking?
A full ounce of wax, bro, and like 60 edibles, bro. And I had like 5 or 6 kids come to me, bro, being like, I had a full blown attack from the edibles, bro. And
that's evil.
And as you've learned, I'm not a technical person, so I was not involved in the cooking process at all. I just supplied it and let my friends do it, bro.
Kids, bro.
But no, even me and my friends, bro, we all fucking my girlfriend. She hasn't taken edibles since, bro.
Listen, edibles, I'm telling you this, and I'll say it again. It's the only fucking thing you can do with cannabis that will traumatize you.
It will.
I've taken an edible before and forgot where I was, like 100%.
It's taking a shot of alcohol. It's the same
worse.
shit.
It's worse.
It's
like
worse,
tripping.
yes.
And then it hits you in waves, and you can't make it stop. And so, like, it's not to say edibles aren't, there's not a time and place for them. There is, for sure. But I don't get along with them.
You know what I like them for?
What?
Concerts.
That's a great use.
When I'm having 2 glasses of wine and then pop a chocolate.
There you go.
And then I'm just feeling like the man, bro.
Pop a chocolate.
I love popping a chocolate. People don't appreciate chocolate stuff.
I agree. Yeah, it's more like gum.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about edible. I love edibles, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it's like more
I don't.
I feel like people tend to shy towards gummies for weed.
Yeah. Because
Weed
it's
gummies.
just everyone thinks of gummies as like the thing.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I feel like edibles too. Like, what was I gonna say about them? What were you talking about before?
I don't know.
Oh well.
It couldn't have been that interesting.
We were talking about edibles. And
no, but that guy's story, bro, is nuts.
Oh, he took edibles in the fucking
He ended up in the snowbank. That's funny.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
dude, the thing is with that, like, just don't do it again. You know, like, like that. That's definitely not. Edibles aren't your friend. Like I said, some people can eat 600 milligrams, be fine. I'm not that
crazy.
I've seen people do that. My girlfriend's like that. She can eat a fucking.
I don't believe it.
A pound.
Let's test it out.
She can eat a pound of weed.
I don't believe it. People say that, bro. Let's have you on.
She gets high.
Let's have me take 20, and let's have you take 200, and we'll see if you're like actually not feeling.
Yeah. Let's hear it. Send in some stories of like most THC milligram edibles. I want to hear that
because there's people I've talked to, bro. There's some interviews I haven't posted them. People are saying they're taking 600 milligrams. They don't feel anything. What's going on? What's going on with your body?
You all right? Yeah.
That's not you
need to see someone probably. Go talk to a doctor.
Your THC is going into your system, and I think there's probably something actually wrong with their body at that point, bro.
I can't.
I love how smoky this room is, bro.
It's really
it makes me feel safe.
It is.
It makes me feel safe.
How are we doing on time? Are we doing okay? You think? Fuck yeah.
We're incredible this year. So what's the next part, bro? What's the next part? Let's find out.
I wonder, hopefully we have enough recording time, hopefully.
We're chilling, bro. We're putting in some content right now.
I know, but I'm talking about the fucking battery, man.
The goals of the podcast. So we already told you guys about the goals.
Battery on those fucking things, mate.
What else is important for them to know about this podcast?
Bro.
Well, we're going to send it. That's important for them to know.
Yeah.
If you buy into this shit, you're going to get rewarded. Oh, another important thing. What was I telling you about earlier?
What?
Not buy in, but put in your energy and watch it and put your time into it.
Podcast.
But what is it? They don't need to subscribe. They need to download this podcast.
I don't know where you download it, but I think you can download
pop right on Spotify, like Blood Safe.
I don't really use Apple Podcasts, but I'm sure it'll be there.
Because it doesn't count for us unless you download. So we need you guys to just fucking come in clutch.
It doesn't matter. Either support us as any way you can. Download for sure. But if you can support us anyway, just thank you for fucking watching and listening.
Yeah, no, this has honestly been a crazy journey, bro.
Very, very stony. This is the start to a very stony story.
It's gonna be very cool if we do this right.
If this takes off and you and I travel the world doing this shit, I will do backflips.
The thing that we're doing right now,
I've never done a backflip.
And this is what I say to everyone when they say that thing about like follow your goals and figure out your niche. It's what you got to do. And that's what we're doing right now. And I hope you guys do the same shit. And if you guys can help out in the future, fuck yeah.
I don't know if this will show up on there, but this is similar.
Nice.
Read that out loud.
Fortune cookie. I love that.
Read it.
Where's this from? Right there?
I don't know.
Do what you love and the necessary... Do what you love and the necessary resources will follow.
Yep. Facts.
That's a long sentence though.
But it's facts. You keep doing what you love. We keep doing this shit. It will follow.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I believe in that, but you also got to take the steps to get there and don't just send it. And we're doing that, I think.
What, just sending?
Yeah, no, we can't. You can send, but you can't you got to balance it. I don't think that makes any sense, but.
We're not airbenders or waterbenders or firebenders. We're smoke benders.
Fucking chimneys, bro. That's what I'm like. So you want to hear the story about Chimney? How Chimney was found? So,
Chimney Pimney.
My girlfriend's sister is the best brander in the world, and she's branded a lot of what I've created so far. Mm-hmm. And she also is the mind behind ChimneyGriff. It was my junior year of college, and I'm hanging out in my girlfriend's bedroom, her and her sister in there, and I'm just fucking fiending on the card. and I'm just ripping that thing nonstop out the window.
He's a cart baby.
Yep, literally. No, I'm happy I'm over that shit now, but all I did bro, was rip carts. So I must have I actually took like a lot. I was trying to flex. I was showing off.
Okay.
I'm taking mad rips, bro. And my girlfriend's sister goes, "You're a chimney. You're ChimneyGriff." And right away, when I heard that, I was like, I like that.
That's the name.
And we never took the Instagram or anything until literally a year ago. And finally, I was like, you know what? It's time to brand ChimneyGriff.
ChimneyGriff.
Because before I was anonymous. I had a job. I was in college in North Carolina. Like, not cool there.
You came from like a normie life.
Came from a normal life. And now we're able to do this because I live in Washington.
Yep.
And I don't have anybody looking over my shoulder telling me I can't.
Nope. And the West Coast is just a little more laid back.
And people need to be okay about it. We're fucking smoking weed.
Yeah.
We are doing something that is incredible for the human race.
Yeah. And the human, like just our body. Too.
It's not for everyone. But for the people it is for,
it really
it's a savior.
Yeah, it's a thing for sure.
It makes our life incredible. It makes my life fun.
I think what it does is it adds a layer of it cuts through the fog on a lot of things. Like you kind of see through bullshit and you can kind of like appreciate things a little heavier when you're a little stoned. I think
I appreciate everything. You can when I'm
flavors,
sober, bro,
like the way things smell, the way things look, the way things
the
feel.
airport experience. Like when I go to the airport and I'm sober, I'm just annoyed. I want to get through and out. When I'm baked, bro, I'm just looking for what food there is in there that I can go fucking pick up. That's all I'm thinking about when I'm walking through that place, bro. And that's what, like, come on, if it's gonna make experiences better,
why not?
What's bad about it?
I think a lot of people too have like adverse experiences with it in the sense that like they had one bad time. Or like our friend prior, he took too much edibles, and now all of a sudden weed is like the worst thing, right? It doesn't need to be. It can be better. It can. No, be so
and you know
better.
And another big issue that they bring up, bro, is that it's always gonna reek outside, and it is until they let us.
Sure, reeks outside.
But that's because we have no choice but to smoke outside. Like you're not allowed to smoke in your apartment.
Well,
you're not allowed to smoke in hotels. You're not allowed to smoke in restaurants. You're not allowed to smoke anywhere inside. So we have no choice as stoners to smoke other than smoke outside.
Yeah.
So that's why
we're smoking inside right now.
If you're an old parent and you're considering, it's going to happen. Weed's going to become a thing.
Yeah.
Vote for us to be allowed to smoke inside at lounges because then you don't need to smell it. That issue's gone. I'm trying to fix the fucking issue.
I like it.
My fucking parents' issue is the smell. Everyone's issue is the smell.
I like it.
Okay, we're apologize for the smell, but there's nothing we can do if we have to smoke outside.
That's it.
It reeks.
That's it. It's skunk for a reason.
And it leaves. If you're just walking through a space with it and you're not actually smoking it, it will leave. Just deal with it for the second. Like my mother all the time, bro. She's like, why is it smelling here? I'm like, because it's in my backpack. And it smells. Weed smells very strong. But once I leave, as long as I don't smoke in here, it's not going to stay.
It's not going to stay.
And that's what you have to explain to
like
people.
If you spill a beer, when you spill a beer and it just stinks for a fucking
beers stink forever. You fucking spill, but
you'll know you spilled.
You got a spilled beer in your backpack. That's going everywhere,
You're
bro.
getting a new backpack, or you're pulling it in the washer, depending on the kind of backpack.
I don't know. For me, bro, I just kind of wait until
fucking mold.
No, I don't got beer in there, bro. But I need to clean up my backpack.
God, but yeah, you're making a good point, bro. It is about the smell, and the smell is. There's nothing we can do about that. It's just smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's just ganja.
So what are we doing for our next episode?
I don't know, dude. You talk about going out to Minnesota.
But we're also be making some YouTube vlogs.
We're not making out.
We're not
happening.
Not happening. Come on. You wish.
You wish. Maybe on Patreon. I'm kidding.
Start that OF now.
Let's go now, bro.
But no, we're gonna make some sick YouTube videos. I'm hoping,
bro. OnlyFans after I got hard.
After I got hard, that was terrible. It's so bad, bro. So bad. Cut it. No, don't cut it. But
it's horrible. Yeah. Anyway,
we have to give up on the OnlyFans career, bro. It's just not happening
for
me.
For us, no.
Maybe it's happening. My girl's already told me it's not happening for us. So like, it's just I have to accept it.
It is tough to That's
also, I don't really need my dick on.
No, I don't. I have too many signifying tattoos. Like I'm not. Yeah, it's cool. Do your thing though.
No, OnlyFans stars, bro. Make your money.
Make the bag.
Make the money, bro. That's the easy fucking way. If you don't just try not to think about it.
I kind of wish I could do it sometimes, but whatever.
I don't know. But yeah, so for the next episodes, this is it. This is the podcast.
Yep.
We're gonna stutter. We're going to say some crazy shit.
And a few things are going to come from this that aren't also just podcast stuff. You'll see vlogs. You'll see this probably on YouTube, and I imagine on Instagram, obviously.
You're going to see, we're going to make some clips, but watch the whole videos because that's you guys supporting.
Yeah.
We got to remind them. I listened to a lot of podcasts recently, and they always remind you that we need your support or we can't do this.
Or it doesn't happen without, honestly, truthfully, and being someone that's done podcasts before and had a little bit of like tiny success from it, like locally, it's the most important thing is having you guys do it. So you guys being the support, you guys being the people that watch what we are doing to make sure that, you know, we're consistent, to make sure that we're like on topic about shit that you want to hear and listen to. Like, we're just stoked to do it, and we're stoked to fucking smoke while we're doing it too. So
I think we should get the bong.
should we get the bong?
I don't know. That's kind of questionable too, but I'm kind of down for it. Nah, you know what? Let's call the episode here. We made some progress.
Mm-hmm.
We introduced the podcast to you guys.
Yeah.
We got baked with you. My dry mouth's starting to kick in.
I've been sipping this thing over here. It's good. But yeah, I think to like to wrap, a good way to wrap it would be that I'm pretty stoned, so I'm having a hard time finding a good way to wrap it. And maybe
that's what it is, bro. Once we get to the point of fully
I'm like
stoned,
rambling, bro.
Where
like,
we're no. This is what the world's looking for.
I know.
We gotta just put where our jobs sit here, get baked, and going forward, we're gonna get some crazy people on here.
Hopefully.
That's my job.
Yeah.
So if I fail you guys, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try my best to get Tom Brady. I have some people that I want to get on here. Who is it? Who's my favorite guy?
The dude Hamcheck.
Hamcheck, Johnny Hamcheck. If you're watching this, you're welcome to come on. This will be your first reveal. But
and Lil Susie.
Lil Susie, we need to get on.
This,
Lil Susie, we're not actually. We have to go all the way to Minnesota if we want to do that.
It'd be a mission, but it'd be fun.
It'd be a sick mission. If you guys want to see that, also respond about that. And yeah, no, we're hyped to be doing this. I've been trying to do this, guys, for now 2 years. But luckily I found Kai. He's done this before. The issue was finding a place we could smoke.
Yep.
But we're smoking in his apartment.
Don't tell my landlord, please.
No, just let's be careful when you record your address. That's it, bro.
We're not talking about that.
But yeah, no, we have a lot of exciting things in the works.
Yeah, stoked. Thank you for having me on.
Nah, bro, I'm excited for it. I got Seth Rogen's voice next to me, bro.
Up, bro.
It's huge, bro. It honestly is. I love his voice, and I think he's going to be a great podcast co-host. He has a lot of different interests than me, and I have a lot of different interests than him. So between that, I think when we have guests on here, we're going to be able to really balance each other out during the conversations.
I agree.
And no, we're excited to bring you guys along this journey.
Dude, welcome to the podcast.
And fucking ChimneyGriff and
Kai
out.